going to start with Barnyard. This is a little wallet-sized game. Two-player game in which you're building a barn and a yard, well, obviously, and trying to score points. Here's how it plays. In this game, you have a deck of cards. These cards have a barn on one side, the inside of a barn, and the outside with an animal on the other. You put 5 face up like this, 2 here at the bottom. You can play an optional role where each person is a farmer that scores points in various ways. This artwork is not great. Anyhow, on your turn, you are going to pick one of these animals at the bottom and do whatever the action says. Now, the rules say, hey, we're not going to tell you what they are. Go to our website. They're not there, unfortunately. However, they're pretty easy to figure out. I think this says switch any, so I might switch this one and this animal. When I'm done with that, whatever power I use, I'll flip it, put it at the top of the line, and then the bottom of the line will come into my grid that I'm building. Each person is building a 3x3 grid. So let's say, for example, once I put one here, now the width of my grid has been established. Now the height has been established. And at the end of the game, you're going to score points on each of these animals based on what is where. Like this one here gives 1 point per goat. I didn't bother getting any goats, so not very useful. And this is 5 points, but -1 for each haystack. So it's 4 points. So anyhow, whoever has the most points is the winner. I really can't forgive the whole idea of go online and look for how these cards work, and then it not being there. And we're talking years later. I even went and made a post on the forum and asked, and no one responded. So that's kind of a bummer. The drafting is okay. The artwork's pretty bad. And there's so many other games that do this one better. I just can't really recommend this. It's a 5 for me. The idea of it's interesting, but it doesn't feel, I would have put some better art into it. I would have maybe put some more things on the cards. This one's a pass.